It's a little bit awkward setting this up now that I can't queue up going live and then hit the button. Yo! Actually, I know you've only got an hour, so I should probably get the ball rolling sooner so that we won't run out of time. Yeah. So, Lutunes joined the chat after our bracket got made out, and dude seems pretty friendly. I don't know. It's kind of funny the way things are playing out. It actually seems like our counts or our strategies are actually looking pretty similar to each other. Like, mod count's about the same. Our defensive strategy is like almost exactly a mirror. Whenever I read your name, I just kind of think like, almost like Huey Lewis in the news. I just say like Louis. Yeah, kind of works out. I'm glad that that's the correct way, because I probably would have screwed it up otherwise. So yeah, I think this will be a little bit spicy. There's one fight that has me worried, and there's one thing that I'm curious how he's gonna play it out. So I guess I should just probably pop it over. So yeah, you look at this screen, and I mean, we have different bounty hunter leads, but we're basically running the exact same thing, but in opposite spots. The big thing that has me a little bit stressed out is... Sorry, he's running GGBB8. Actually, I was thinking about this last night. I kind of want to nickname this team GG8. I don't think I've seen anybody call it that before. Not really important. But anyway, the GG team has enough speed to go ahead and name. Actually, I was thinking about this because I've been fighting this team a lot lately. And I think I want to start exploring a fast Hermit Yoda. This Grievous... Oh god, there's so many calculators up. This Grievous, I think, had like a total speed of 351. So if we can get Hermit Yoda faster than Grievous, which isn't that bad. My Hermit Yoda right now is 345. Like, we could maybe give him a little bit more mod investment and the finisher. I don't think I want to give him Gear 13, but just the finisher. Because as long as Hermit Yoda goes first, you can kind of... You should be able to go for a kill on V2, or not V2, BB8, before Grievous goes, and I think that that'll help diffuse things a little bit. But yeah, so... First things first is going to be the bottom wall. He has a wall that's pretty straightforward. We kind of know what we're going to do. Nihilus went pretty bad last time, if I'm remembering right, so I kind of just want to try, even though Treya's not Gear 13 yet, she's still decently modded for tankiness. It's just a 5A crit avoid arrow then, so, or 5 dot. But yeah, Nihilus kind of wasted his entire existence, so I guess maybe fingers crossed and just try this. It still feels a little bit weird. I kind of want to bulk my Treya up. I still feel a little bit uneasy about this. Huh. Nihilus just lost his banners last time, so I guess we just do this. Scion's a beast, so like, even if Treya dies, this should be fine, but just... we'll see. Alright. Held by Hatred, Treya not even getting hit once yet. So I'll call this pretty good RNG on my part. I think Treya might still be full protection, which is an extra banner that I shouldn't really have gotten. So I was wondering about this. I think we should just kill Spy, right? Because we kind of want them to still keep assisting. I think we leave Rudolph alive and just... Well, they all have pain. Let's just do this. Let's see. Need to make sure he gets back to full health. I think AoE might do this. Nope, she didn't have full protection. That's fair. The first AoE from Brood Alpha would have knocked her down. Alright. 61. I'll take that. But yeah, it was kind of funny looking at the matchup. Like, Darth Revan's speeds are the exact same, which you know what? If I'm behind it, that I can take that, I can work with that. It's the turn meters high that makes it feel extremely awkward to me. Our bad speeds are, that's right, I stole 2 from Stark. Our Bastille speeds would have been the exact same too. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. You don't really see that often. Alright. Next thing's next. Imp Troopers versus Bounty Hunters. I think this should be pretty fine. It's still surprising. Gear 11, what's his doodle? IG88 is still tankier than Gear 10 Cad Bane. Oh shit, overlay. Sorry about that. Kinda out of this morning. Alright, this time I think we go with Deathmark. I always get a little bit paranoid knowing that Bosk like could take a turn and lose Deathmark immediately. It's kind of unnecessary. Alright, pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's, you know, gear level being gear level, but it's just IG88's character is so fundamentally squishy. Sorry, let me show this again. Like, there's some like pretty big gap too. 1328. 1339. Like, I don't know. So no Darth Revan in the rear. Okay, this actually is interesting for me. I think it'll be messy, but I think we end up Padming. Oh, that feels kind of lame though. I really want to try it. JK aren't this. So here's my concern. Is because he, and he, let's see. 202, that should be before Hermodota 2. I think B2 was 2, so yeah, B2's behind. There's some RNG involved if we do Jedi Revan. He will have a chance to miss on Hermodota, which means B2 is gonna go. And if B2 gets a coin flip before Grievous goes, then it's not pretty, because we all get target locked, and it's just not fun. Let's see. I think we could probably Commander Luke without C-3PO this team. Let's see, the Newt team has Watt. Another Watt Nest team. I don't know when this became like the flavor of the day, but I apparently missed out on something. Let's see. Good Bonesy. Actually, we don't even have Nest anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. Speed. 9. Alright, thing I need to drill on myself today is pay attention to Newt's first turn, because I never notice Extortion until it's already spread out for one turn. It's always when he casts it for the second time. Let's see, Kylo Ren without Watt. Honestly, this would have been, if he did first order Watt, this would have been pretty spooky. Okay, pretty health-oriented modding. I don't hate that. Let's see, we have 501st. I think we do 501st Night Sisters again. I'm pretty okay. I don't expect to get 59 again. That was pretty fortunate on my part. So let's see. Do Padme here. We can probably steal 3PO here. Good music choice, thank you. It's pretty... I don't really go for pop that much, but I've just kind of collected various stuff over the years that I heard from other streams. Let's see. I think... Yeah, 501st. It's got a Relic 7 DACA. Zombie was actually looking pretty interesting too. It's pretty good speed. 264. You get double stacks in that, 520. I like that a lot. Let's see. We could... I still don't like JTR in this scenario, necessarily. So I think we could actually maybe CLS down here. Padme. CLS down bottom. JTR the first order, and CLS this without a 3PO. I like bringing 3PO against Grievous just because any possible AoE crits get that extra protection. Because this Grievous is actually pretty well modded, we'll say. Could use a little bit of extra percentage HP 60s here if you just really wanted to juice it up, but I mean, speed. All the right primaries, all the right 60s. I get the bad to say. Enough that I would be uncomfortable doing Jedi Knight right here. Alright, let's just start eliminating it. Trying to think too. 5s would be, or Art Trooper. I don't know if that would be better than Ahsoka here. Not for today, but just like when I get into 7-star in the future. Because Ahsoka brought a lot of zombie dispo last time. Just keep that in mind. We'll have the turret. I think the squad that we did last time had Talia too, right? Not Spirit. This might be a little... I think Skywalker would get toppled this time. We'll see. I think we went for a kill on Spirit. I'm a bit surprised at that. I mean, Asajj Lee got her up, but... Yeah, it's just Asajj Lee coin flip. Fair enough. We had Tenacity though, so not even any plague out. Wild. If we do the grenade, so it gets us a little bit closer. Alright, I think Daka hit him, so we're 58, maybe 57. We might not get toppled that time. Yeah, look at this zombie, already double stack. Look how fast that is. That is pretty impressive. With this extra time that it's buying, we might actually get taxed down to 55 from Daka. Yeah. Protection gone here, so... Wait. Why did Ahsoka get that to full? Am I forgetting something? We shouldn't be getting protection regen anymore, right? Seems odd. Yeah, Rex gone. $58. Why did Ahsoka get it back? I'm curious. I can figure it out later. Alright. Do we just do the Cookie team now? If we wanted to be greedy, we could take out C3PO. Don't think we really need to. I mean, let's see. I feel like my Han and Chewie should be able to kill this in one shot. I can't be alone here. I can't be the only one who feels like okay, damage oriented nest. Bit too slow.
Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me, and I'll swear just
Only 56%.
one last time. They say the world is yours, so
Oh, did I say I was gonna JKR this and Celeste clones? But I did. Yeah, okay. I'll go flip tip. I don't think Celeste is necessarily need CDP. Oh, I need 2 undersized today. We're actually kind of behind on their feet. I've been slacking. Wait, why did it go to 5 lifts? Okay, we can maybe get away with 1. We'll do 2 for the next 2 fights. I'm not sure. Actually, this team could maybe undersize like this. I think this goes this right. Because if we don't bring Shock T, then we won't have a secondary dispel aside from Anakin. That kind of sucks. Stole some of her good health lines. This should be a little bit squishier. We'll see. Man, I don't like this choice. Let's do it. I think we can maybe seal us undersized with 3 POs before leave Kira out. Let's try it. This will probably decide the whole thing, depending on how his attack goes. Alright, Shock T low, but still kicking. No buff immunities yet. B2's about to go. I'm kind of thinking we try to just let B2 use the cooldown first. So those guys lose all that protection. Okay. Buff immunity on Shock T, but not on everybody else. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. 4v4. That AoE cost us. We got the cleanse on buff immunity. Let's see if this kills right now, we might be in trouble. This should be Runner's turn. The way this should be going is we need to be getting protection up every time. I think we needed to not use anything AoE in either case. Alright, roll to lose Varus. Yeah. Still think it's winnable. Just need to play as well. He should be double damage on AoE. I think if we can just pop B2 here. It doesn't have crit when it's modding, it has 4 protection primaries. Yeah. Alright, we're still alive. Padme did give him, or GK did give this mark down. Punch the basic. Padme's critable. Lucky dodge. Let's see. Okay. No courage. Let's get this undispellable stun. Alright. This should be the end of B1. Yeah. Alright. Pretty ugly banner was. Trying to think. I think C3PO might have been safer there. Shock T never got a turn to dispel first. Is he attacking yet? I thought he said he would attack now. Maybe I was wrong. Let's see. 730, so that's 61 against Geos, so he probably did the same thing I did. Biggest thing I'm curious. Well, I'll let him attack first, and then I'll say my stuff. I think I might have nerfed my Shock T a little bit too much. Hey, 245 isn't the worst. She might have just got Terminator reduced. Alright. I think we Jedi Knight Revan this. That should be a solid 60 if I don't play like a trash can. They don't have a tank, so we can just stun Droideka. Assuming there's no crazy tenacity going on. No tenacity at all. So RNG pending. Do we need to be scared about that R2 at all? The Rex speed wasn't too crazy, but let's see, 244. Or this should be times 1.12, not 1.2. Alright, 308. And it's not Rex lead. My CLS falls a little bit under that unless we get a lucky resist, which I'm not gonna count on. I'm actually not that confident that this Rex isn't just gonna immediately die when Han shoots him. What if we just shoot 5s? He should live. That's enough protection. For sure. Health set, maybe? No, definitely gonna die. Trying to think. Savior doesn't cleanse. Alright, so Rex should still skip a turn. He'll just get double speed. Let's say about 220 speed-ish. I think we'll bleed a bunch of banners doing this, but I think we maybe just... Fingers crossed that R2 will smoke screen on 5s. We'll just pick through 5s and go for a Shock T first kill. Zeta is on her unique, so taking her out should take that stuff out of the equation. Biggest thing I've been noticing doing this matchup is we might need to kick a little bit of tenacity out of Z3PO. He keeps on getting stunned by Echo Grenade, which isn't fun. I don't think you even need that much tenacity, honestly. Echo's potency is not great. Trying to think. It's been so hard to get CLS protected lately with Gear 13. 57, 57. 36, 57. Huh. Well, bonding is still in place. With all the mods I've been moving around lately, I always get worried that my CLS is like getting back ahead. Falling ahead, I guess. Is the right way to put that. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, there's 3PO stun. Alright. That moves quickly. Let's see. Han's gonna go before Chewie, unfortunately. We can just one-shot R2, that would be lovely. If we can just win, that would be lovely. Okay. 3PO didn't even lose protection for whatever reason. I think it just... Echo Grenade barely did enough. Or barely didn't do enough. Alright, we got Separatist Hyena. Actually, I fought this once. This was a little bit ugly. I need to play around the Buzz Droids a little bit better. You're getting slaughtered. We didn't know you're gonna attack yet. I bled plenty down here. So that opens the door up a little bit. Doc has stole some banners. Let's see. 60, 61. And we'll see what happens down here. Your Kylo Ren will probably make things a little bit awkward. I think you had about 275 on officer. Yeah. Oh! I mean, that makes me a little bit happy to hear. I'm assuming L3 did some work. Man, this is what had me the most happy or excited this week. I've had L3 parked in my Django team for so long that it felt pretty miserable. It just didn't feel that high impact. Yeah, I need a full clear before it really matters. I love L3 on Old Republic. I have a... Did I... Because Nest is back to being fast too, I think I might have bestowed Zalbar. Yeah. Look at that boy. 188% tenacity. Nothing's gonna... I'm guessing Palpatine just couldn't land a shotgun Zalbar, which is super badass. I might give Karth his Zeta. I'm not sure yet. I feel like this... Like, if one team is on the chopping block for when a new team comes up, I mean, these guys, obviously, but that's just me holding first order for feats. Actually, speaking of... I mean, could we? JTR versus First Order. Who would we take out? Has to be Finn. This feels a little bit ugly to me. Man, I hate this feat so badly. It kind of depends, honestly. Like, back before Zetas had their increased drop rate, I used to respect Zetas a lot more, but now that we get so many Zetas a week, that's starting to change. It feels like I have a little bit more Zetas than I need right now. Like, all of the new Zeta income rate, just... It feels like I've been able to power through the backlog so much now. That, like, even stuff like the middle CLS Zeta, the one for crit avoidance, I don't know, it's not bad. Do I think that this is gonna cause a screw up? I kind of do. Speed-wise, not too much pressure. He does have the pre-taunt on crew, so we're gonna have to do that first. I'm trying to think. I guess we can put Smokescreen on Faust. That's like not god awful. We still need advantage procs. I think that ends soon too, if it didn't already. Yeah, that's gone. I hope we got that. I don't think we did. It has to be Finn. It has to be Finn with Faust, unfortunately. And you only get one day to do this, I think. Expires in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright, let's try it. I hate this. Honestly, this should be a question for the Q&A. Like, can we please stop doing gameplay affecting feats? Or a PvP mode. I don't know, some people might like it. Like, okay, let me put it this way. Having one day to do this sucks horribly. If this was like all of the feats like this are available at the start of the season and you just had to hit these by the end, like you had 12 fights. So how about R2? Yeah, I think my Finn, yeah, we're back on speed potency. I mean, he'll stack up over time if we need to, but just... hate this feat. If I could just stick in Resistance Trooper, I would feel just fine. Alright. For the feat. Wiggle wiggle. Mind tricks. Kinda just wanted to use basic on Officer. Let's just roll for exposes. We got 1. Hell yeah. No stuns. Alright, so far not terrible. Actually, having R2 here for the crit cleanse is fine for the speed down that Phasma does. Didn't think about that. I don't know if I want to wiggle. I kind of just want to fish for a officer kill. Because I'm not liking the spot that we're in right now. Thank you. R2 is getting the heck press shattered out of him. Ah. Officer Zeta coming in a bit conveniently. How much time do we have on you? Yes, tenacity up, which is a pain. We don't have that much Terminator coming up. Let's see if we can just get that stun. We can. We need to start worrying about healing too, banners wise. Get that tenacity off. We got exposed on him, which is kind of convenient. Feels like we just don't have a window to use Finn heal yet. I mean, we're kind of in control now. We can do it. Alright, now's the time to start getting mad. Okay. Getting through you. We got 2.5 minutes left, so we're halfway there. Okay, now we can focus on banners. I mean, Faust didn't feel the worst here, to be fair. If I'm being honest with myself, it was fine. Let's see. I don't know if we're in timeout trouble. Should probably drop heal block on him after his turn meter cycles. Doing this in the meantime. Start stacking up that ramping damage. I think we'll be okay. He's modded for health though, so we'll see what happens when we drop down. Last banner we can get. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Zeta taking care, or not Zeta, Feet taken care of. Ooh. Looks like a little bit of trouble on Grievous. It's kind of funny, when I was reading your account, I actually thought that you would use GG Bomb on offense because you had the T3 Zetas. Kind of playing around that and ended up getting the same result anyway. Like, you still didn't have BB-8 to use, but it's not the way I expected. I wish I pick up that feed. Am I doing defeats wrong, by the way? Why does that pull all the way out to the main menu? Okay, both of the buttons do the same thing. God damn it, game. Alright. This should be a JKR undersize. We need Bastila. Who do we cut out? Dolly would be the safe option. Herman Yoda. I just like Herman Yoda. I think we're fine with this, right? I think so. Famous last words. Oh, wait. Why did that go on Dooku instead of Nest? Does he prefer separatists? Given a choice? That's odd. Huh. We should kill Watt first. Sadly. Let's see. No tenacity on Yoda. Plus it's Galactic Republic. We got time on Droideka. Actually, Droideka should roll out before Bastila goes, which is nice. Let's just stop that stealth. We don't have AoE Dispel, so I don't want to worry about that. Alright, Bastila. Perfect timing for you. Okay. Alright, it's on Bastila. We are going to use Bastila's turn when she goes. Do we even need to? I don't remember. Would she still start spreading? We just do it anyway. We don't lose anything except for one turn. We just need to worry about that. Let's see. I don't think this will be super great on banners. Alright, 59. That's not bad. For undersized, I'll take it. This feels pretty spooky to me. Or at least I underestimated this once. Let's try to do that again. Soldier's Spy. I'm assuming side attack, first reinforcement. I want to play this. If I can stop those buzz droids from happening. Still don't know if I like Ahsoka in the starting. I feel like those Geos could just burst her out. I'm gonna play it safe. I'll be a coward. I just had her ship get blown up on me too many times, starting her in the opening slot. Let's see. We could drop target lock on Spy. Buzz droids are out. That one's already gone though. Thank you, Geo Soldier. How thoughtful of you. No crit. Almost gone. That should be... Yeah, Buzz Droid gone. I think the last time that I fought this, it was with a Thrawn ship, though. Probably the biggest difference. Let's see if we can get a little bit sneaky. We might not get full health on Anakin. I think we did. I cancel. 6 total, should be 6. Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit too slow. I'm trying to remember. I think it was round 8. I'm not sure if it was round 9. Alright. 1923. I'll take that score. How's it going, Louis Tunes? I don't know if this... Well, let's see. What do you have left? Awful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. That's the other reason I kind of feel bad for using this strategy is like, I don't get anything out of stopping people from clearing. I just need the win. Oh, I should do this. I think I have a feat that I missed too. Why is this message held for review? Your GG beat my Padme and my Basti-led Jedi. Is it because of Bast? Like bastard? What the hell, YouTube? I don't get you sometimes. Most of the times. Can't come back for that. Yeah. I mean, at least get what points you can. Like the Ewoks. Probably some free points. This just feels right to me. Like, I had Vandor sitting in this 5th slot, which, like, that's not... No one's gonna get tripped up by that. I feel pretty good about my defense this week, and like, from all the changes I made over the weekend. I don't know, like, I'm assuming my Nice Sisters didn't trip you up at all. But just... Oh, our Dockers are, like, almost... Speaking of Mirror, speaking of the title, our Dockers are, like, the exact same, too. Which I thought was pretty funny. Same mod, same primaries, almost the exact same speed. Yeah, we both have crit avoidance arrows too. I don't know, mine's just R4 right now, but I think mine's 242? Question mark? Oh, 252. Close enough. Yeah. 40% crit avoidance, so catching up to you a little bit, but hell yeah. Your DACA is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. 501st feels like a cheating button for Nice Sisters, honestly. I kind of hate it. But I mean, then again, if they're using 501st on your Nice Sisters and you didn't cheese, then you're probably in good shape. Alright. Well, that is a Grand Arena stream. The rest of this bracket is looking a little bit sweaty. Just to give a preview. We got that ahead of us, and I haven't been practicing that much in Arena, so shame on me. That might come back to bite me. We'll see. Yeah, this is... I mean, he did just get nerfed, but also my CLS could be a little bit stronger to be ready. Padme in somewhat of a weak shape, but like... I checked this modding, but I'm kind of forgetting. Holidays and all that. Okay, offense, crit damage, offense. Okay, so he's gonna hurt like hell. Crit avoidance arrow. Huh. Don't know if I've seen that before. I'm gonna need to ask around about that. Let's see, 70% crit chance. Yeah, that's unexpected. I'm gonna have to think that through. Might make things a little bit harder. 316 or 317 on Rex too. Not bad. So we'll see. I still think CLS might be the safer bet. Just shoot General Skywalker at the start. You get all that Terminator from counterattacks, and then CLS goes first. Maybe. I'm gonna need to do some arena practice, get ready for this, because this guy might be next round. He's also in PvP Elite, so he should have a good network of information available to him. Alright. Well, good game, Louis Tunes. Try to get some banners where you can, hopefully. I feel bad. I don't like stonewalling people like that. But, yeah. Good game, good stream. Yeah. See you guys next time.